you what I did with my Harbor Freight mini tire changer to make it easy. I don't have a lot of room in the shop, to benches and whatnot, to clamp this to, but I do have a rim clamp. I bought this for changing lawnmower tires. Little tires like this. They don't fit in a rim clamp, too small of rim, and they're a pain in the butt to change. What I had done previously was welded a piece of threaded rod to a piece of square tubing, ran it through here, clamped it down with a nut, did my thing, but it wasn't ideal. And this thing's right around 45 bucks, 50 bucks with tax. Comes out, has a little adapter, plate that you're supposed to mount to something. I thought about mounting it to a wall, but again, wall space is premium, and I have this. So, just open it up, set it in there, and now it's mounted, and you're good to go. Pretty simple solution, drilled into a brake rotor. Sorry, I forgot to mention. So a brake rotor, drilled into it, ran bolts through, called it good. Now this Harbor Freight comes with a couple adapters. One is this little cone plate, and honestly I haven't read the directions to know exactly how they all work. Other are these two nylon, I'm guessing nylon, some sort of plastic, bushing type pieces, and then the threaded nut on top. So to do this tire, you basically you got to break the bead, and I'm not going to break this down, I just fixed this one. Not going to break it down, but take the valve core out, break the bead if needed. Usually they come off pretty easy. Throw that on, throw these two on, throw this nut on. And now you got a tire that won't move. And the beauty of this thing for 50 bucks is it holds your tires steady. That's 99% of the battle when changing these small tires. They're a pain on these little rims. Not a lot of room as far as flexibility to get the tire up over their lip. But now you have this, and it's held, and you're good to go. It also came with a couple pieces. This one is a bead breaker. Goes on here like so. There's a pin that goes in there. I'm not sure where I set my pins right now, but basically just goes on and pushes down. Let me see if I can find a pin I can show you. I don't know where I put them. Well, I guess we'll just have to pretend there's a pin in there. Push it down. Good to go. Pop your beads. And then there's this other tool. Funky looking thing. And I'm not exactly sure what all this does, but one of the features is to put it on. You can put it in like this. I guess it'd be like this with the round part. And you can push the bead down. Work your way around. I had to use that in this tire. I have tire spoons. A bunch of different shapes and sizes. Those are two. There's another one that came with the tire machine. Like this. And I got a couple more laying around somewhere, but either way, sometimes you can just push them on. Sometimes you need this to run it around. And it works good. And you can also rotate this if needed. So that'll help you get things done. Oh, I found the pins. They're right in the handle the whole time. A couple pins. I'll bring this back. Slap that in like this, push down, and you can break the bead. Nice little feature. But for under $50, to be able to replace your own tires easily I used to struggle with this, and that's why I built my own homemade adapter piece. And I think I have that over here. Hold on. Yeah. So here's my old homemade one. Nothing fancy. Piece of flat stock, well, tube steel, thread rod in there, some washers, clamp it in, screw it down. But as you can see, I made it bigger to fit a variety of tires. And these nylon spacers really make it nice because you don't have to thread this all the way down like I used to have to with this. But I would just throw this in a vise, and it worked. But the other thing is I'm using this as a lever when I'm running the tire tool around there. And the threads would get marred up where these nylon bushings protect those threads. I think it's well worth the $50 that it is, and I'll get my use out of it. I do quite a few tires. I'm not a tire shop, but I do maintenance for all friends and family, and we'll be having more videos. I'll be making more videos like this. I want to learn how to do YouTube videos as a hobby. So I have a lot of content that I think would be relevant as how-tos and stuff like that. I'm going to practice editing. That's my goal. I've made a lot of mistakes in this video as far as talking. I'm not a professional speaker. And and I do that a lot. So I'm looking forward to learning how to edit this out, and go from there. But I'm kind of just rambling now. And that's good because I'll learn how to edit. But just trying to think if there's any other things I should say. This is a nice, easy way to do this. I realize that not everybody has a rim clamp sitting in their garage, but if you do, a simple use brake rotor, drill bit, and some nuts, 4 bolts, 4 nuts, couple washers, you're good to go. And it makes a nice solid feature. I will talk to you later. Bear with me, and I'm open for suggestions or any advice on editing. So if you want to help me out and help me grow this channel into something productive for everybody, useful, let me know. I take criticism well. Don't be a jerk. And like and subscribe. Thank you.